Pleural mesothelioma. You and your family are very stressed out, you're not feeling well, and you want to wait a while before you take on perhaps the stresses of a legal case, even though you know you're exposed to asbestos. Well, let me explain to you why that's not a good idea. Hi, I'm Joe Williams. I'm a mesothelioma trial attorney, and I want to talk to you about mesothelioma and why it's important to get help right away in seeking justice for your mesothelioma diagnosis. So I have next to me an anatomical drawing of a right-sided mesothelioma. And in this diagram we see a lung. The lung parenchyma here is represented by this tissue, and we can see it's scarred and very fibrotic. That's called asbestosis, an indicator of a lot of asbestos exposure over a long period of time. And this area here, this yellowish white area, is a malignant mesothelioma tumor. Now, this tumor grows in a diffuse pattern, and it's been described as growing sort of like the rind on a grapefruit. And it grows and encases the lungs and causes shortness of breath. And as it grows and gets bigger and thicker, a patient has more difficulty breathing, more difficulty expanding their lungs because their lungs are being collapsed by this tumor, which pushes against both the bony ribs, but the bony ribs don't move. So it pushes against the spongy lung tissue and causes the lungs to contract and causes the patient to not be able to get a full breath, causes the patient to be short of breath. Now, as mesothelioma progresses, and unfortunately it progresses very, very quickly, over the course of months, the mesothelioma tumor can grow outside of the lung and go from a stage 1 tumor to a stage 2, 3, or 4 tumor based upon the spread of the tumor to local and distant sites. And it's important that mesothelioma is a malignancy that grows quite quickly. So it's important that even though a person who's a victim of mesothelioma is feeling quite lousy and is very upset, it's important at the onset to seek out whatever legal help you're going to seek, so that way qualified, competent people can get to work for you to help you seek justice while you're strong, while you're able to memorialize all your exposures to asbestos, while you're able to discuss all the ways that you think that you were exposed to asbestos. You have questions about mesothelioma. I'm Joe Williams. At our office, we represent mesothelioma victims every day. I invite you to give a call to our office. We'll answer your questions. Thank you very much.